Hey, hey, hey. Look, I got a story to tell. I got a story to tell. What's the energy? The energy is about somebody here going with the flow, facing adversities. This is what the story going to be about. I got a story to tell. Going with the flow. Let's see. Look, I got a story to tell. Facing your adversities, reaching for the stars. So let's do it. Whole deck. The whole deck. The whole deck. So look, I got a story to tell. Whole deck. Ready. Let's go. What's the story about, Spirit? You already know the overall energy is about somebody here going with the flow, facing your adversities and reaching for the stars. Excuse me. I could be talking about somebody here who needs to have patience, needs to have faith and clarity. Okay, I could be talking to a Sagittarius. When it comes down to their worlds, the end cycles to start something new with the Aries, okay, or just taking control of their life, because it's a lot of burdens, a lot of challenges here. Somebody here could be in separation or need to take a separation and focus clearly on themselves and what it is they need to do for the will to turn in their favor, or should I say, for when it comes down to focusing on this karma. Somebody here, when it comes down to the patience that's needed and not having the clarity, is simply because the end cycles to start a new one, either with a Aries or either with someone here who they broken up with, could have been a husband or a wife, or somebody here who was just in their ego, having a lot of control, is heavy burden right now because they're in separation, because somebody here turned their back and focused clearly on the will turning in their favor, because there's some lies, deceit, and betrayal here when it comes down to the truth being clear. All right, somebody here doesn't have the truth. All right, somebody here is looking for the truth, or somebody here turned their face towards the wheel of fortune turning in their favor because of lies, deceit, and betrayal, because they got the truth. Take it how it resonates. All right, but somebody here is now going with the flow of things. All right, but somebody here is also getting karma back. This is also karma, because somebody here who was in their ego could have also looked towards the will turning in their favor and went towards more of Wheel of Fortune by way of lies, deceit, and betrayal, and that's the truth. So, with that being said, somebody here could have walking away just to get victory, all right, and could have walked towards somebody from their past. All right, this is the story. So, somebody here walked towards somebody from their past, while it could have been away from someone, okay, who was highly intuitive, or walked towards someone from their past, but somebody's intuition kicked in about love. And they need to have the strength, or will need to have the strength, when it comes down to charging forward and fighting the battle, when it comes down to a hierophant. All right, when it comes down to either a marriage or when it comes down to higher learning, because it's communication that's going to be coming in from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone here who's very attractive and loving, about heartbreak. Okay, looking for their ships to come in elsewhere. Now, let me tell you how I get this. The story is go with the flow, face your adversities, reach for the stars. So the story is clearly about either somebody did this or somebody will be doing this. There is either a Sagittarius who wanted to end the cycle with someone who could have possibly been married already. Okay, it was a burden and challenges that this person was going through in order to get a separation. Somebody here was single and was focusing on the Wheel of Fortune, focusing on their love, focusing on what it is they wanted to create, focusing on their money, how they can wheel in wealth for themselves. Because by way, Seven of Swords is right behind it, lies, deceit, and betrayal, and then the truth comes out with the Ace of Swords. The truth is that somebody here walked away to be victorious with somebody from their past. Somebody here was intuitively guided to having love in their life and needed to have the strength to move forward in a commitment. However, communication came from another person about a Three of Swords, breaking hearts. Somebody here could have came in and broke up a relationship. However, somebody here was waiting for their ships to come in. When it came down to a Queen of Cups. What is about this Queen of Cups? Somebody who was very highly intuitive. So somebody here could have been married. Somebody here could have been in a relationship. Whoever this other person was who was in the commitment was having troubling times with their person, wanting to separate. A third party then came in and broke this situation up by way of lies, deceit, and betrayal to will in their Wheel of Fortune with the other person. Because they thought your person or someone else thought that this person had it all. And it was lies, deceit, betrayal. So this person walked away from either somebody they were married to, committed to, in a relationship with, to go back towards someone from the past. This person from the past is the person that came in to have a communication about how the other person wasn't doing right. Somebody was intuitively guided to love of their life and had the strength to still charge forward in a commitment. So the other person, which would be someone here who was very intuitive when it comes down to the Ace of Love and the strength, was moving forward with the Nine of Wands in a Hierophant situation. You could have been married to this person in a commitment with this person. However, communication came from afar from another person, Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, about a broken heart, about breaking up a situation. Somebody here was sitting, waiting for their ships to come in. When it came to a Queen of Cups, an intuitive, very loving energy to put it into a situation, because then there's death. Death comes with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or death comes with somebody here who is speaking the truth, know the truth, and know it to be an empty victory. Here is a Tower moment that will be coming up, a Tower moment that brings injustice, if it haven't already, that brings forth successful offer towards a commitment elsewhere. Okay, a Ten of Pentacles energy, a home life, but Seven of Wands is here. Somebody here is going to be very defensive if they're not defensive already or have been. Very defensive, having sleepless nights, stressed out when it comes down to someone bringing forth an offer or being very loving and wanting to work on a situation. All right, somebody here was looking at this situation as being bored, being very stubborn, not sure if they want to take the cut, but a judgment call was made. The judgment call was made from the heavens. Somebody here is being restricted to collaborate with another person and move forward to travel towards them, because somebody can't make up their mind or could not make up their mind towards what will bring them happiness. All right, it was wish fulfilling for somebody to go ahead and strategize, putting an ending to a situation that they invested in and wanted to move the calmer waters and balance out a situation and having a new beginning. And it was a Seven of Cups energy. It was a Seven of Cups energy, meaning it was optional for a person, okay, but it was hopeful and it was wish fulfilling that somebody collaborated with somebody else and bring forth an offer, okay, that was very secretive. And somebody here is hanging in limbo, or was hanging in limbo. Why hanging in limbo? Simply because somebody here was being a fool and decided they were going to move along and take charge, okay, and in a Five of Cups energy. Somebody is hanging in limbo, being a fool, having a new beginning, move forward, and now experience a Five of Cups energy. Could be with a Virgo, or experiencing a Five of Cups energy when it comes down to contemplating. Contemplating what? A Devil energy. Okay, how things didn't work out when it comes down to the Empress. The Empress was left out in the cold when it came down to somebody making a head over heart decision to move very slowly, okay, to come charge in and communicate, holding on or holding back. Because somebody here was being a trickster. They were going after looking elsewhere, picking a path elsewhere, and taking it off for elsewhere, getting silent elsewhere. That was what was being juggled, or that is what is going to be juggled. Okay? And it's causing conflict or cause conflict between other parties when it comes down to a Ten of Cups energy, which is a home life. Because somebody here is focusing more on their material wealth and being successful with their husband or their wife. Okay, and this is what's being illuminated, or this is delayed communication, or this is what will be communicated. So in all naturality, what is definitely happening is that somebody left you, or you left somebody. I'm just saying like this. This is what the story is. Somebody left somebody, okay? And they left somebody by way of it not working out already, and allowed somebody to come in and bring this situation to a complete close by them then pursuing your person. They pursued your person. It was lies, deceit, and betrayal. Okay, and the truth came out. Someone here then moved away to be victorious with your person. All right, leaving behind someone very highly intuitive here, or someone here was using their intuition. But see, the intuition back is turned towards the Cup of Love. It's focused towards the past of victory and how someone walked away or is walking away. The truth and everything. Somebody's intuitive about what has transpired. But someone here turned their back on the love and everything moving forward and put it into the situation. There was a third party that came into your connection and broke up your connection. All right? That's what happened. Somebody came in and broke up the connection. Somebody here charged forward towards someone, breaking up either a marriage or a commitment. And it was sneaky wrongdoing because it was done by way of someone being desperate for the world to turn in their favor. Okay, it was jealousy of another person having someone else. Okay, so that was the story. All right. It says go with the flow. And that's what somebody did. Somebody did or is going with the flow, facing adversities, okay? Because they or your person, another person, focus is to reach for the stars, okay? And it says face the adversities, all right? And then someone here went with the flow of this and face head on whatever has to happen, okay? Because the goal is to reach for the stars. But when it came to thinking things through, it was a need for somebody here now to laugh at their demons, because a wake-up call has been made or will be made, because someone needs to be of service or needed to be of service and make necessary sacrifices. And that's what occurred in you or someone else's life. So now let's go ahead and get the closure of the story, or is this still going on? Let's get that energy. Part 2 of I Got a Story to Tell. Let's get part 2 of I Got a Story to Tell. The energy. The energy now, spirit of part 2. The energy now is build on solid ground and shine your light. Be open to love. So let's see, who is this going to be for? Let's go. Let's get the story. Build on solid ground. Shine your light. Because that was the story right there. So if you don't know, then you know now. Somebody here is planning to walk out on you. It's either a friend, someone that you know is dealing with your other person, or trying to move in on your other person to get you to leave your person. They're jealous of you and want your person. And from the looks of things, they are going to succeed in doing so. Take it how it resonates. This is a past situation that you've been in already, or this is something that you know of already. Okay? Because it's a story to tell for someone. Build on solid ground and shine your light. Be open to love and seek hidden treasures. All right, so let's see what this is about. What's the story? Build on solid ground. So the story is about somebody's happiness now. It could be dealing with a Leo. Somebody's happiness when it comes down to a Cancer, or when it comes down to somebody here moving forward with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. All right, having a new passionate beginning. However, 5 of Pentacles is here. Somebody here is left out in the cold. So this is the second part to this. So while somebody here went ahead and traveled on and left you in the cold, the sun is here. Somebody's experienced happiness and moving forward. Okay, building on solid ground with the Queen of Pentacles, or building with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, having passion. But somebody here is left out in the cold. Left out in the cold when it comes down to a commitment. A commitment was left out in the cold, and it left somebody hanging in limbo, or will be hanging in limbo when it comes down to someone that they were married to or will be married to. Take it how it resonates, because it could be something that happened later on. All right, but we got the Emperor here. It was the 3 of Cups energy. All right, somebody was hanging in limbo and thinking they were going to get some type of celebration, reconnection, some type of reconciliation. All right, wanting to collaborate with the person. All right, and bring forward an offer, a solid offer to get stable. But somebody here was bringing an offer to someone else to bring an ending to a marriage. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. It looks just like this. Okay. King of Wands, death to the Queen of Wands. Somebody was leaving their husband or their wife, okay? Bringing an offer to leave the husband, okay, and bringing an ending to the wife, all right? But somebody here was bringing that, and it could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay, bringing justice to a situation, all right? So when justice came in, it put an ending to it. 10 of Swords and a bitch back. Okay, so then when that happened, it caused conflict. It was an empty victory. Why an empty victory? Because the King of Pentacles is here now, with the Queen of Pentacles is up there. It caused chaos and an empty victory to someone. Okay, because communication came from afar about a relationship. How somebody here is a fool, wanting to have a new beginning, wanting to charge forward, but somebody here is crying over spilt milk. They're not focusing on the 2 cups behind them. They're needing to have the strength, or will have the strength, to move forward and having victory with the Lovers, or have victory with making a head over heart decision when it comes down to a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or somebody here who is feeling restricted, blindfolded. Okay, see, we have 2 marriages here. Okay, we got two sets of marriages here. So one person left their husband or wife to go towards the person that they love, while the person that they love had a husband or a wife, and they were to leave that person as well. Okay, because this is what the whole setup is about. Okay, somebody here is feeling restricted when it comes down to a particular person and getting solid. Somebody's using all the tools necessary to contemplate juggling a situation with the Empress, with the wife or a husband. Okay, I'm going to say the wife. Somebody here was still contemplating juggling with the wife, which was very toxic. Okay, very toxic. It caused a separation, or will cause a separation, because somebody here is trying to bring in an offer. Okay, a very small offer, and somebody looking at that motherfucking offer like, what? I don't want that shit. And they being very defensive or being very overly protective with themselves when it comes down to it. Because the hope and wish is that somebody ends the cycle and starts something new to balance things out, and that's the truth. Because somebody here have options. Options to work on a situation with the Cancer and move the calmer waters, or options when it comes down to the illusions that have been placed in front of somebody. Okay, the truth that's been coming out, the secrets that's been coming out. Somebody wants to move the calmer waters. They've been contemplating this or is contemplating this, rushing in to communicate, okay, how they want to move forward, okay, looking at the path, trying to see if they can actually leave a situation and walk towards someone else. It could be back to the person that they left, or it could be moving forward towards someone else, but it's a lot of conflict, competition in order to get this love off the ground. Because when it comes down to a Page of Wands, somebody here is wanting to be very creative and bring forth an offer, and they're trying to make up their mind, but somebody here is having sleepless nights and anxiety when it comes down to the Hierophant, when it comes down to the knowledge that they know, the wisdom that they know. Somebody here is the Hierophant and the High Priestess. When it comes down to either having anxiety about the marriage that they're in or was in, and how somebody here is very highly intuitive when it comes down to a judgment call being made. Somebody's intuitive to a judgment call being made that somebody here is going to be a damn burden, or is going to be a very heavy load. It's going to be heavy as hell for somebody to think they're going to come back around. Tower, okay? There's a tower moment here that's going to happen. The tower is about somebody tempering themselves when it comes down to a connection, holding back and focusing clearly on themselves, being intuitive and focusing clearly on themselves when it comes down to a commitment. Okay, somebody here could be starting something new. You can have two children together, somebody from the past. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody from the past and have two children, or what's happening is somebody here could have four children, because we got the Page of Swords, we got the Page of Cups, Page of Swords, and then we got two children in the card. So we got four kids here. Somebody here could possibly be pregnant as well. All right, but somebody here is being very intuitive right now when it comes down to a commitment. All right, and moving forward. Knight of Cups, somebody is trying to bring forward an apology. Somebody wants to apologize. Somebody here was looking to apologize, thinking they're getting away with something. All right, when it comes down to the Wheel of Fortune turning in their favor, but obviously this is something karmic, because somebody thought they were getting away with something, and it led to heartbreak, and it led to a bad investment. All right, when it comes to somebody's wish fulfillments. So somebody's sitting here like this, like, damn, all of this was for what? All of this is for who? All of this is why is this happening? All right, so somebody here is all the lies, deceit, and betrayal caught up with somebody. Somebody is getting karma right now when it comes down to the heartbreak, because what they invested in was, when it comes to being wish fulfillment, somebody's just sitting there like they're heartbroken with their investment in what it is they thought to be wish fulfillment, or what it is that they inquired as being wish fulfillment, or somebody here is stuck with what it is that they were wishing for. But it's heartbreak and it's karma. Somebody thought they were getting away with something. Give me more on this Nine of Cups, because that was the last card. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles reverse. Nothing solid here. There is no stability. There's not much money. This is a lack. This will be the hand of God giving you a blessing, you or someone else. This will be a amazing opportunity. Okay, somebody's wishing for this right now. So when it says build on solid ground, this is what somebody here was focusing on, building on solid ground to shine the light. However, be open to love, seek the hidden treasure, live life to the fullest. But there's a need to face the shadow side and change the tracks, because there's a need for somebody to do something different, because now someone here needs to ask with sincerity, be decisive, and be true to themselves, and retreat. So I don't know, guys. This is what I got. This is what I got here. All right. Where I'm at. 19 minutes. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can get one more. Hey, look, I got a story to tell. Let's see what this story is going to be about. Look, I got a story to tell. Excuse me. Let's see what this story is going to be about. What's the story, Spirit? What's the story? Overall energy. No overall energy, okay? No overall energy. Let's see. What's going on here? Somebody here could be possibly pregnant, okay? Somebody here has knowledge of this, okay? Somebody here has knowledge of this, and they're trying to take control of the situation by using their intuition when it comes down to separating from a particular person or taking a pause and take a break, because somebody here feels conflicted and defeated now that somebody here has gotten pregnant, okay? Somebody here is working out of their shadow side, and they're really trying to wait because they're not sure if this person is really pregnant by them or not. All right, that's why somebody here now is emotionally withdrawn. They're trying to use their third eye chakra to stand in their power, in their ground, to understand the truth and see if it is the truth and is there a way to have positive movement forward. But somebody here is thinking so much and thinking so much that there's a requirement for them to have patience, okay, and choose wisely what direction they're going to go in. But somebody here is mentally conflicted. So it's either somebody here is looking to either get an abortion because they don't know who the father is, okay, or them telling the person, and the person that they're telling is saying that they're not the father or they're not sure. But prosperity does begin because somebody here is getting ready to take action in some type of union and be very successful and triumphant in reconciling or bringing forth some type of celebration to get solid again and grounded again. This is what somebody here is aware of, and this is what's causing disruptions. So this mental conflict is clearly about the fact that somebody here is pregnant, but somebody here is like, hold up, how is that my baby? I don't know if that's my baby. Wasn't you dealing with this person? Was you dealing with that person? However it goes. Somebody here had prosperity by taking action and being in a commitment and being triumphant and successful by reuniting with somebody from their past, living in the home together or connecting together, and that's what somebody here is aware of. And this is what's causing disruption right here, because this person like, hold up, and this commitment right here, yeah, it's harmony, yeah, fulfillment of wishes, and love begins. However, somebody here made a sacrifice. They sacrificed because obstacles and challenges have gotten in the way. They sacrificed some type of situation here or a particular person. Changes were made, and since changes were made, all the person had was memories at the time. So now these memories are here. Somebody here is needing to have spiritual strength, hoping that somebody here is standing in their power, hoping that this situation is going to work out in their favor, because somebody here is in solitude when it comes down to their foundation. Somebody here is in solitude. Somebody here is trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do to get back solid with this person they have in the beginning, okay? To have material and spiritual prosperity. Somebody here is looking at their heart space, hoping to partner up with a particular person, but is a lot involved. Money is a factor. Stability is a factor, okay? When it comes down to having sex, somebody here wants to move forward with their emotions. They want to build things up. They want to decide what it is that they're going to do, with how they're going to move forward in this commitment, if it's going to be one. But somebody here is trapped in fear because they want to transform the situation, having the will, but somebody here knows that they were tempted. They were tempted by someone, or they're tempted to balance out a situation by planning to leave somebody in the cold. And it's going to cause heartache and loss. And somebody here is also going to be triumphant. So somebody here needs to speak up. Somebody here needs to let somebody know what it is that they're trying to do, because it was deception and envy here, or will be. And it's going to be victory and success, because this is universe. This is karmic right here. This is something karmic happening in somebody's life. Some karma is going to happen. It's going to bring somebody recognition and reward. It's going to allow them to move on. It's going to allow them to go towards being happy. However, somebody else may be discontent and bored because it was destined for them to have the emotional loss, because it's all karmic. It was all karmic. It was a karmic cycle that somebody here was going in with a particular person. So somebody here gotten pregnant. Somebody got pregnant. They don't know who the father is. They went ahead and connected with somebody from the past. And now somebody here is entrapped in a situation. And they just like, what the hell? I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to go back to my other person. Can we figure this out? And the other person like, I don't know if we're going to figure a damn thing out. Okay. Because I already know you were with somebody else. What are we going to do? Somebody here is stressed the hell out, trying to figure out, is they the daddy? Okay. If they should get an abortion, what the hell is that? What am I going to do? Somebody here is conflicted and definitely defeated. They don't know what to do. And hey, look, I had a story to tell. And there it is. Bye.